Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Both Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Masahiro Tanaka starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Here's Colton Wong now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Hit to short. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peralta.
Line drive to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
No doubt. One guy we're focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here. Ouch, that one hit him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
In now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Markakis stands at first with 1 out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in, George Springer, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Dozier playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now batting, Chris Davis. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Chris Davis.
The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one. This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's collected 11 hits in 28 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. A ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikes. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He's always a long ball threat. Currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
I 100% agree, Hero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one. He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Batting 8.
In now, Homer Munson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames. It's short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Here's Justin Smoke now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he brings a 4 for 12 line. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Narvaez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, David Peralta. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order. Colton Wong will stand in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's popped up. Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. A ball and no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
The third baseman, Miguel.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Up next for the Red
And now is Pedro Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Homer Munson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. At the plate, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. Let's go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Seager shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but it's...
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown. Into the box, Brian McCann.
Leading
He'll
off
lead it off for the
for
Red
the
Sox
Red
here in
Sox.
their half of the sixth.
The catcher, Brian McCann.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Peralta. No hits to this point. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The right fielder, Nick.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Pitch on the way. Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
I got the count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Navarez has it. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next will be Willie Adames. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This is popped up. Encarnacion is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and one.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1-0 the count. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 10.
First delivery to him on the way.
Encarnacion.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Homer Munson, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
He departs in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in, David Peralta. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Hatcher has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Full count, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. There's ball 4. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick. Very good.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in, and they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
The batter, the designated
now
hitter.
The Red Sox DH, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Line toward the gap in left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. More to come. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So stepping in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
The next 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Ian Happ goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Line to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Brian Dozier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 4-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and a strike now. And it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a liner. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Stepping in for the Jays, Colton Wong.
The second base.
Now here's the pitch.
Colton Wong.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Now to the plate, Willie Adames. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a one-run ball game. And, partner, that will end his magnificent no-hit bid. Shades of Harvey Haddock's there for a while, but he surrenders his first hit here in the extra frame. Into the box, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, 0-1. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball, now looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Dominguez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. And Alvarez has got a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Hernan Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Red Sox, number 25, Hernan Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Perez on at first, nobody out. bounce to first. Fielded by Encarnacion. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Brian McCann.
Now at the plate, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
0-1.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 2-0 finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays win this one.